Welcome back to Liver Live. We're here with your roundup of the most breaking Liverpool FC news over the last 24 hours. Remember to join us at 6 p.m. UK time for your daily dose of all things Liverpool. Dominik Szoboszlai drops bombshell off-field announcement. Liverpool's Dominik Szoboszlai has officially tied the knot with his Hungarian sweetheart, suddenly dropping the announcement during the international break. It comes after their shock engagement late last year. The 24-year-old Reds midfielder took to Instagram to share a romantic snapshot of him and his bride, Borka Buzic, sealing their union with a kiss. The caption simply read, 2025.03. 25 foot followed by a love heart emoji. Szoboszlai dropped the update on Thursday after responding to critics and playing all 90 minutes in Hungary's 3-0 loss to Turkey on Sunday. The midfielder also played in the entire defeat to Same Nation on Thursday last week. But despite the Nations League setback, Szoboszlai had reason to celebrate away from the field. In a shared post, the pair looked very much in love as they celebrated their union. Borka uploaded a second post with the caption "Our day" to show 5 more pictures from the wedding. It's been an extremely quick romantic journey for the Liverpool midfielder and his new wife. The couple went public with their relationship in July following Hungary's Euro campaign, and by October, Szoboszlai had popped the question at Budapest's luxurious Four Seasons Hotel Gresham Palace. The engagement announcement featured the pair against the stunning backdrop of nighttime Budapest, with Szoboszlai posting, "She said yes," to the delight of fans who flooded the comments with well wishes. The good news will put Szoboszlai in a better mood after missing out on Nations League A promotion. Liverpool positive on Alexander Isak. Liverpool are confident they will sign Newcastle United striker Alexander Isak after the season, despite growing Premier League competition, journalist Graham Bailey has revealed. The Merseyside Giants have earmarked Isak as their priority target to bolster Arne Slot's frontline this summer and are even willing to break their transfer record to lure the Sweden international to Anfield. It has been suggested that Liverpool could submit an offer north of £120m, a fee that would easily surpass the £85 million they paid to Benfica for Darwin Nunez in 2022. The 25-year-old striker is likely to arrive as a replacement for the Uruguayan, who has now emerged as a target for clubs in the Saudi Pro League. According to Bailey, Liverpool backed themselves to beat Arsenal in the race for Isak this summer, though Newcastle are standing firm on their stance. Magpies chairman Yasser Al-Rumayyan reportedly has no intention of selling the Sweden international and is unwilling to entertain any bids for the best striker in the world. The ex-Real Sociedad forward is believed to be Al-Rumayyan's favorite player, and he is adamant about not letting Isak leave no matter how significant the proposals are. Liverpool are preparing for a busy second summer under Slot and may also need to enter the market for a new right-back following reports of Trent Alexander-Arnold's agreement with Real Madrid. The England international is now expected to join the Champions League winners on a free transfer after the season, and while Liverpool have started identifying potential replacements, Connor Bradley could be promoted to the first 11 as well. Barcelona prepared 2-year contract offer to Virgil van Dijk. Earlier this week, news that Trent Alexander-Arnold is leaving Liverpool to join Real Madrid came as a bitter blow ahead of next season, albeit there is a feeling this has been on the cards for a while due to his contract impasse. Arne Slot has shown he doesn't need reinforcements to turn Liverpool into a winning machine, but you can bet your bottom dollar that he will be active in the market this summer to maintain his side's place at the Premier League summit for time to come. According to reports in Spain, Virgil van Dijk is being lined up by Barcelona this summer and the Catalan Giants are ready to put forward a lucrative 2-year contract for the Netherlands international. Citing his experience and leadership, the La Liga leaders have spotted a major opportunity to land someone with elite pedigree for no cost, even if his £220,000 per week wages throw a spanner in the works given their financial issues. Labeled crucial by Slot, Van Dijk could be a timely arrival for Barcelona should Andreas Christensen or Eric Garcia move on during the off-season. However, news that he is now in the eyes of a European rival will worry Liverpool supporters. Mohamed Salah is also at risk of leaving for nothing once his contract expires. Should the trio all depart for nothing, FSG would likely cop a severe amount of criticism. Financially, failing to recoup sizable fees could impact the Reds' scope to recruit adequate replacements on the market. Put simply, it is now or never for Liverpool to avoid another Alexander-Arnold scenario. Liverpool learn Martin Zubimendi transfer U-turn truth. Martin Zubimendi appears set to join Mikel Arteta's Arsenal in the upcoming summer window. The Spanish international, formerly linked with Arne Slot's Liverpool, initially pushed aside the possibility of a switch to the Premier League last year. The Merseysiders had been intent on securing his services, with the club keen to address what, at the time, had been viewed as a problem position in the number 6 role. Time, instead, has been a blessing for the Reds, with a reliance on Ryan Gravenberch's minutes this season proving to highlight the Dutchman's aptitude for the position. Fresh reports have suggested that Zubimendi has caught the eye of Spanish giants Real Madrid, who are already laying the groundwork to hijack Arsenal's deal. However, reliable journalist David Ornstein has refuted such claims, noting that the Gunners are still expecting the deal to get over the line at the end of the season, without wanting to discredit the reporting of others. Blair, I personally haven't heard this, the reporter responded in the Athletics QA session. Arsenal are expecting Zubimendi to join in the summer. I don't know if that means it is completely done, but for some time now they have been working on the basis that he will be coming in, and a huge amount of work went into getting them to that point, while Edu was still in position as sporting director and subsequently when Jason Ado took over on an interim basis. Andrea Berta will be starting soon as EDU's permanent successor, so we will hopefully learn a bit more on that and other areas in due course. Liverpool fans could be forgiven for perhaps having hoped that any transfer maneuvers coming from the Bernabeu might inspire a second attempt from Richard Hughes over at the AXA Centre. Unfortunately, barring any late change of heart from the Euros winner, it very much seems this is Arsenal's transfer to lose. Milos Kerkez drops Liverpool transfer hint. Milos Kerkez has opened the door to a potential summer move to Liverpool, admitting he is aware of the countless comments he receives on social media from Reds supporters. The left-back continues to be heavily linked with a move to Anfield ahead of the summer. The Echo understands that the Reds do have an interest in signing Kerkez, but the Hungary international is not the only player on their shortlist. He is believed to have a £50 million release clause on the South Coast, which the club are reputedly willing to pay. Earlier this month, it was reported that Liverpool had already made initial contact with Bournemouth, who were adamant they will not sell the left-back for less than £40 million. The 21-year-old has been identified as a potential long-term replacement for Andy Robertson, who will enter the final 12 months of his contract come the summer. As rumors continue to swirl, fans have turned to social media in an effort to persuade Kerkez to make a move to Merseyside. In a recent interview with The Athletic, he admitted, "It's not like I don't see it." The comments: "When people say they don't see stuff if someone says something about you, I think it's a lie. It's only if it hits you or not. If someone says something bad, I do my job, and if someone says something good, I just do my job. That's it." Kerkez hinted he would be ready to consider moving to Anfield, saying that his ambition is to play at the highest level and win trophies. When he was asked if joining an elite club was a natural next step, he replied, "Yeah. As a kid, you dream to play at the highest level, win the trophies, be on the best teams. These are the things that my agent is on. My dad is on. It is not something that they occupy me with because the season is still going, so there's no point to talk about anything." That's a wrap for today's Liver Live. We've covered all the latest news, insights, and analysis on Liverpool FC. Don't miss out on any of our future content. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date with everything happening at the Anfield. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.